Hey folks, Jason Buckner here from Automation Made Easy. Today I want to follow on a little bit from last week and talk to you about payment plans versus subscriptions and when you should use either one and what are the benefits for each one. So let's dive on into Infusionsoft and have a look at the best scenarios for using payment plans and subscriptions. So when should we use a subscription or when should we use a payment plan? That's what we need to determine. There are a couple of different ways of doing things between subscriptions and payment plans. So let's go through the options. So a subscription is individual payments. So whether it be weekly, whether it be monthly, whether it be yearly, a subscription is an individual payment and an individual invoice that goes on with that payment. They're grouped together in the respect that they are individual payments for something, a greater good or a greater goal. They're individual transactions, and with an individual transaction, that means you get an individual invoice. Okay, individual invoices. Now a payment plan is based on the one payment for one product. It's just split into a few different payments. So it's split over many smaller payments to make it easier for the purchaser. For example, a subscription might be a monthly membership to a gym, whereas a payment plan might be purchasing one product, say a $3,000 product, split over 3 payments to make it easier for you. We have one invoice when it comes to a payment plan. So you have an invoice, it lists out all of the payments that are due on the invoice, and it also lists each payment on there. As each payment comes through, it sends an updated invoice. For a subscription, you have an invoice for every payment. So two very separate things there. It incorporates interest. So if you've got a product that's say $3,000 for a payment plan, and you were, $3,000 for a pay in full, and you were going to do a payment plan of there, and you add in $500 of interest, for example, you add in the interest component, and then the payment plan will automatically calculate out what the payments will be over that period for you, whereas the subscription is a regular installment of a fixed amount. So comparison between the two, a subscription we would use for a monthly recurring membership or something like that, something where someone is going to continue on. It might be monthly recurring for 12 months, 12 weeks, something along the lines of that. Whereas for a payment plan, we would use a full product, like you're buying something all at once and you're just splitting that into a few payments. That's where I would generally use the two. Or I would use a payment plan when I wanted to show the whole purchase as one invoice. That's one of the most important reasons why I do it that way. Or if I wanted to show, like last week's lesson, if I wanted to show both of them on one order form, the pay in full and the payment plan on one order form. Now, we just need to make some special attention here for the payment plans and the subscriptions in the referral program. In the Infusionsoft referral program, there's 2 different ways they're dealt with. Subscriptions are dealt with basically when each payment comes through, because they're individual payments all grouped towards a common good. When each payment comes through, or each invoice is paid, the affiliate or referral partner is allocated the income. With a with a payment plan, however, that's a little bit different. Because it's one product, all grouped together, just split into a few payments, either when one payment is made or when the whole thing is made, the whole thing is paid, that's when we pay our affiliates. So it would be when the first payment comes through or when the last payment comes through, that's when the affiliate gets paid in the referral partner tracking. So important to know that if you're running a referral program, traditionally what you would do is use a subscription for anything that you're paying affiliates on or referral partners on, because it gets paid every single or allocated every single time a payment comes through, whereas the payment plan only allocates when either the order is started or the order is completed and all the payments come through. Let's have a quick look in Infusionsoft on how we set each one of those up. So we hover over the Infusionsoft logo and go to ECommerce Setup. I always go in this way rather than from the short links at the top, and then we go to Products first. So let's add a product in here. We'll go through the whole process and we'll go Automation Made Easy, we'll say, and we'll save that product. And let's just give it a new name, actually. Just so that it doesn't sit there and I'm not sure which one's the right one when it comes to using my products later. So let's say for this particular one, we're going to have a full payment price of $2,997. And then we can save that particular product. Now we can add a subscription plan in for this product as well. You know, this might be 12 months worth of membership in here. A subscription plan we could bill every, 30 days. And it could go for 12 cycles, and the price might be, $4.97 per cycle or something like that. So that's how we would set up the subscription. And in fact, we can just have a subscription on a product. We don't need to have a pay in full plan on the product as well. So 12 at $4.97 is this particular one. And that's how we would set up the subscription. And to put it onto an order form, we go back to our ECommerce Setup and we go to our order forms. We create an order form. And then we choose that product. So Automation Made Easy, just want to get the right one, subs test, there we go, we'll pop that one in. Now you can see here, we can either choose this as a one-time only product, so that would be the pay in full price, or we can choose the subscription. So this one we're going to choose the subscription, add the product, and then click on Save. So now if we go to preview this on the order form, you can see here, it details it's $497 per 30 days for 360 days. Now, of course, instead of 30 days, I could have done this per month and done it for 12 months in here. Would have made a little bit more sense in there. But you can see the only option I have here is to buy on subscription. Now let's take a look at payment plan. So if we were doing a payment plan, say on the original product, which was the $2,997 product. Where is that product? There we go. $2,997. So we would go to ECommerce Setup. And then we go down to payment plans over here. Sorry, payment plans down here. And we would add a payment plan in. And in here, now we've got a finance charge. Now this is the key difference between the subscription and the payment plan. In here, we can add in a finance charge. So say $2,997, and we wanted to have a, say, $300 finance charge for someone to pay over 3 months, for example. So number of payments is 3. Days between payments is 30 days, and we're going to start these straight away. We click on Save. So this has set up the payment plan for this particular product. And now, or it's set up the payment plan for any product that we allocate it to. But now we need to allocate it to the product. So we go Product Quantity Criteria down the bottom here. And we choose Automation Made Easy Test, Subs Test. And minimum quantity is 1 in this case. And maximum quantity, I only want people to buy 1 at a time, so we choose Save there. And so now this is put in, if one product is purchased of Automation Made Easy Subs Test, which is the product that we created with that pay in full price earlier, it's going to have a $300 finance charge, and it's going to split the payments over 30 days by 3 payments. Now let's have a look at that in an order form. So we'll go and put that one into an order form, ECommerce Setup, and then order forms, and then we'll go in here, payment plan test, just so that I know which ones for our recordings and which ones not. And then we're going to put that product in, so the subs, Automation Made Easy Subs Test. So it's this time we're just going to choose the sells one-time product only. and then click on Save. And if we have a look at the preview here, we can see here that there's the the single payment of $2,997 in this case, or the 3 payments of $1,099. It's automatically calculated those, and you can see here today's payment would be $1,099, then next month's $1,099, the final one $1,099, and it includes the finance charge details on there. So this would be a payment plan, whereas a subscription, we would just have the regular recurring payments until the end of the subscription, and you wouldn't get those details on here of the payment plan. Thanks guys, see you all next week.